replaced by the seventh one following it in a dictionary, and so on. So I'm going to share with you the original sentence and a few iterations of it. N plus 0, or the sentence. The amount shown in Part 2 of the use of loan proceeds schedule as qualified costs consists only of costs of the project paid or incurred no earlier than 60 days prior to the day the issuer approved the funding of the project through its declaration of official intent, or for costs the borrower may have incurred up to an amount not in excess of 20% of the aggregate amount loaned to the borrower prior to the 60-day period before the approval of the issuer through declaration of official intent for preliminary expenditures.
Yeah. Woo!
N plus 4, or Bruce Springsteen. The amphetamine shown in participle 2 of the use of low procession schism as qualified costumiers consists only of costumiers of the projector paid or incurred no earlier than 60 dazzles prism to the dazzle the issuer approved the fungus of the projector through its decorator of oval interceptor, or for costumiers the boss may have incurred up to an amphetamine, not an exclamation of 20% of the agnostic amphetamine, loaned to the boss prism to the 60 dazzle pairs before the aptitude of the issuer through decorator of oval interceptor for premise experimenters. N plus 5, or the funk of the proletarian.
Yes.
The amphibian, shown in Particle 2 of the use of lobotomy processors, schizophrenic as qualified cozies, consists only of cozies of the proletarian paid or incurred no earlier than 60 deacons prison to the deacon the issuer approved the funk of the proletarian through its decoy of ogre intercession, or for cozies the bosun may have incurred up to an amphibian, not an exclusion of 20% of the agony amphibian loaned to the bosun prison to the 60 deacon perishable before the aqualung of the issuer through decoy of ogre intercession for premium experts. N plus 13, or qualified cougars. Speaking from experience. The anesthetist shown in Part-Timer 2 of the use of locker producers schoolmaster as qualified cougars consists only of cougars of the prompting, paid or incurred no earlier than 60 dealers probability to the dealer the issuer approved the furrow of the prompting through its defeat of ointment interlink, or for cougars, the bouffant may have incurred up to an anesthetist, not an executioner of 20% of the aim anesthetist loaned to the bouffant probability to the 60 dealer permit before the arc of the issuer through defeat of ointment interlink for presbytery explorers. And the last one. N plus 14, or the fury of the pronoun. The anagram shown in Party 2 of the use of Lockett products, schoolmate, as qualified coughs, consists only of coughs of the pronoun, paid or incurred no earlier than 60 dealings probationer to the dealing the issuer approved the fury of the pronoun, through its defeatist of OK interlock, or for coughs the bougainvillea may have incurred, up to an anagram, not an executive, of 20% of the air anagram loaned to the bougainvillea probationer, to the 60 dealing permutation before the arcade of the issuer through defeatist of OK interlock for prescription explosions.